Good evening and welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and we are making our first trip here this season to Centennial High School, where Centennial is going to be taking on Independence and what should be a pretty good matchup. We've already seen Independence, and the Lady Eagles here won last week against Summit. Got a pretty good little matchup between these two, and Centennial kind of a little bit of a rebuilding year, not a lot of people returning, but should be a pretty good matchup. Paul?
Well, definitely the starting lineup for Independence, Golden, Wharton, you probably have two names there, Croft,
Yeah, no doubt.
Wiggins, and Escobar. And, if your name's Golden and Wharton, you probably have a good athletic gene pool to build from. But we'll see how they do on the basketball court. Reagan Croft also has an older brother that was about 6'6", so.
Yeah, we actually got an email from Croft's mother. I was talking about him last week, and he got a golf scholarship. Let me check that out and make sure that I get this right. Golf scholarship at Texas Southern in Houston. That's pretty awesome. And I believe I said last week that it was his first time to play. He played as a freshman as well.
Well, you got Johnson, Esmond, Favors, Salas, and Morton here, starters for the Lady Cougars. They're coached by first-year head coach Tony Hill. And Independence also have his first-year head coach is Mary Beth White.
We've got a lot of first-year coaches.
So
it's really interesting to see how these programs, basically starting anew, how they come out and attack each other.
Well, I know both teams are trying to keep up with Brentwood and Dixon County in the district. You want to try to finish in the top four. So, Matt's always exciting. Williamson County basketball, better to be inside than outside.
Amen, brother, right now. No doubt about it. My brother lives in Kansas City, and it's been wild. Although a couple of inches was wild in Atlanta. So
Absolutely.
Buck wild, right? All right, we've got Johnson and Croft to tip here. And we're going to get it started right now. Croft controls it. And Escobar, excuse me, Wharton's got it at the top of the key, trying to get the offense set. Over to Golden, back to Escobar. And there we see, who's that, Wiggins? Wiggins with the early miss, and then that's going to go out of bounds off of Croft. Croft trying to get in that passing lane, doing a good job defensively. So we're going to see a press early on by the Lady Eagles.
Well, a little zone press to see if they can get a quick turnover. Again, the athletic ability of Independence.
That was a nice save.
Almost creates a turnover, but yeah.
Good job by Morton. Esmond's going to drive, kick back out, and Johnson's going to go up and get fouled, and she's going to go to the line. First foul of the game as we see Coach Tony Hill, just like we said, first season here at Centennial. Definitely wants to draw first blood here in the early goings of this game. Johnson misses the first. 7:26 now.
Jordan Johnson, one of the two senior starters, the other one being Morton. And we've, having broadcasted this basketball seasons here in Williamson County for more than 4 years, we've seen those two, Morton and Jordan Johnson,
quite a bit.
Come through the. They were very. Well, that's a great run.
No doubt.
They were very involved when they were freshmen.
Yeah, you see right there, Wharton puts it on the ground and drives the lane. I tell you, one thing I'm interested in is number 5, Katie Pierce. Last game, Wharton misses the first. She lit it up, and I believe, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I believe she started last week, and she really lit it up. Wharton makes the second 2-1 game. Or excuse me, did she make both of those? I thought she missed
3. It should be 3-0.
That's what I thought. Ooh. Salas
kind of forced out of bounds. Turnover.
that sideline's a great defender.
Well, it's good to see that Centennial playing kind of man-to-man.
That was up and down right there, travel on Galden. 6:55 now remaining here in the first. Centennial trying to inbound, trapped in the corner. What I do like is no one's put the ball on the ground yet. We've had some errant throws by Centennial. They realize they got to pass through that situation. They can't dribble out of it, but you got to make a good pass. A lot of movement by the Lady Eagles, trying to find a good shot. Wharton setting up the offense, trying to clear out. Nice little move on the inside, kicks it back out to Galden. Galden fires, gets her own rebound, and she's going to get another foul on Johnson. Johnson's first?
Yeah. So you got to give credit to Nikki Galden, the guard there, that attacking the rim early on, trying to get something happen, and staying with her first shot, getting a chance to go to the line and pick up some easy points.
Nice little shooter's bounce. 4-0.
Actually, it's 5-0.
Oh, yeah, they're having a little trouble getting that sucker taken care of. And I'm not talking about Lance, I'm talking about our people up there. Lance does a great
hang
job.
with us, buddy.
Yeah, Lance does a great job. He's going off what they're doing. Nice job there by Wharton. I like that pass.
Again, Centennial having trouble with this 1-2-1-1 kind of diamond press. Yeah, Morton.
Generally, you wouldn't say dribble out of that, but she did a good job of it. Rebound there by Galden. Almost lost control of it. Gives it over to Wharton.
Wow.
Wharton, nice little dribble in traffic. Off the glass. Old school. We got a little run and gun action going on.
Coast to coast.
Johnson, now she's going to try to make it happen. Pulls up right outside the lane. Nice shot. And Centennial's on the board now at 5:26 here in the first.
The scoreboard is 7. 7-2.
Centennial kind of standing around on offense right now. A lot of movement early. Couple of trips up and down the court. Kind of, I think, probably tired both these girls out just a little bit.
Oh, wow. Great hustle.
Yeah.
Wharton ends up with it.
Wow.
And that's good things happen with Avery Wharton with the ball in her hand.
And you see all those girls were fighting for independence. We're just fighting at it. When you're fighting, good things happen. Not giving up. And here we're going to see Katie Pierce check into the game. Number 5 for Centennial and number 22, Glenna Stefano.
Just can't seem to get the score guys to get it going.
No.
I have 9-2. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're right, because it was 7, and then that happened earlier. There you see Pierce right now. Pierce.
There we go.
I believe last week she had about 16.
Oh, wow.
Nice pass down to Croft.
Yeah.
Croft takes the hard foul by Johnson, and Croft's going to go to the line.
That is going to be Johnson, and that may be her second, so we're going to see another sub here, Matt. Check your rosters here. 0.
Double lock.
It's going to be freshman Hannah Holloway.
A lot of freshmen for Centennial. Young squad. In and out. Rebound by Holloway, making her presence felt right off the bat. Favors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good job by Croft hustling. And then you see Escobar coming up with that ball. Escobar's going to come away with a foul. Morton comes back in the game for Centennial. 4 minutes now remaining here in the first. 9-2 game. Pass just a little bit high.
Nice catch by the referee. Wharton is trying to take her girl off the dribble, and a great screen. Shot just couldn't go in for Wiggins that time, Matt.
Rebound Morton. Wiggins, you see Pierce trying to jump that pass, but Wiggins a big factor last week in the win against Summit. Great job by Wharton. Back over to Pierce. Pierce keeps it up. Nice pass down to Wiggins, and we're going to have a foul on Favors.
Well, you got to give credit to the Lady Eagles, man, putting a lot of pressure on it. You know, we've seen a lot of Williamson County games where they'll put pressure on, they'll take it right off after a couple of baskets, but
not
Independence
happening
is
here.
doing a nice job. And there's a great steal by Morton.
Yeah, Pierce lost the ball. Morton comes up with it, picks up a dribble. Back to Favors, to Esmond. Esmond trying to make something happen. Passes down low back to Favors. Excuse me, that is Morton. And she's going to be fouled.
Escobar picks up her second.
Yeah, a lot of fouls early on here. Both teams with 4. Salas back into the game for Centennial, the inbound here. Shot by Stefano, no good. Rebound by Holloway. Back to Stefano. 3 minutes now here in the first. Pierce all over to Stefano, and she's going to get fouled, but I don't think it was by Pierce. And it's going to go in. I believe that was on number 32, Tia Colaro.
Got it.
Off the glass.
Nice
Tracks
hustle.
over a rebound. She loses it. Croft comes away with it, gets it back to Wiggins.
Oh,
5-point
that's not
game.
a very
Yeah.
smart decision by Wiggins.
Lucky for them, it went off a Centennial Cougar.
Wiggins only a sophomore.
Blair to inbound, down to Croft. Croft hangs on to it. Back to Pierce. .230 now. Eagles lead by 5. Pierce is going to drive, goes up off the glass and puts it in. And that's what we saw from Katie Pierce last week. Nice transition there. Morton not able to finish, but she gets hacked and is going to go to the line. 7-point game right now. 2:19 remaining here in the first. Morton with an opportunity to cut it to 5. Makes the first. Wharton back in the game for Colaro. This is right. And did you see, I'll tell you, they have done a good job of tracking down those rebounds. And she didn't get it there, but you saw how aggressive she was. Although, did she get the lane violation?
Yeah. Left a little early. She kind of knew it was going to be short. Now we got a big-time mismatch with Wharton being guarded by the freshman Holloway. A little size difference, but I think the quickness is going to be made up for it if they can find Wharton.
Pierce again driving, and that's what she did all last week. I mean, she has the ability to drive. to make people look silly.
Stefano gets through that first wave.
Nice pass.
Holloway.
Down to Holloway.
Oh.
Got hammered. Off the back of the rim. Couldn't quite finish, but going to go to the line. Is that the 17th foul? I see 6 up there, but they've been a little late on the draw.
Now that free throw form reminds me of the old Chicago Bull Bill Cartwright, former teammate of Michael Jordan. I love it. Going back old school.
It's throwback night here.
Holloway knows what she's doing.
No doubt. Nice shot. 13-6. And, you know, one thing, you know, you're looking here at a 7-point game. Independence fouls again. Already in the double bonus here in the first half. Not even out of the first quarter. That could easily get you back in this game.
It'd be the 1-and-1 bonus. The double bonus
yes.
is when you get to 10.
Did I say double? I apologize.
You did, but that's all right.
Thank you. Thanks for forgiving me.
That's just me. Ward.
Nice pass.
Nice. That's 7 for Wharton.
Look at Wharton stealing the ball up and under,
Here,
off the glass
my stats.
with the rebound. And I believe she's going to be fouled by DeStefano. 127 now.
That's going to be on 32.
Yeah, they call that
Wharton.
on 32 Morton. That looks like Stefano.
So Avery Wharton at the line, Matt, shooting 2.
Makes the first 8-point game now.
Actually, it's a 10-point game, Matt. Lance, right on the money.
I'm going to stop looking at the scoreboard.
Don't look at the
just go with
scoreboard. Lance is their guy.
Because they're having all kinds of troubles over there. On the
it becomes a 1-point game.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
I think that was a travel, but they're going to call it.
That's all right. So Wharton almost, she makes this, jinxed her.
In and out.
She makes this second one, Matt. She's got 10 from the first quarter. Not bad. On her way on a pace of 40.
Rebound, Galvin.
Yep.
Eagles just very aggressive.
The turnover, the jump ball possession arrow to Centennial. 119 here, Matt. First period. There we go. Kate Pierce. I'm gonna get it back, I think.
Everywhere. Yeah, another jump ball.
There's a possession arrow. One of the most important statistical things to keep up with in girls basketball. I coach a 3rd grade girls team, and jump ball is the most called violation in the whole game.
Don't want to call a foul on anybody.
No, jump balls, the over-under usually is about 20 a game.
Nice.
All right. So Pierce, this could be a heavily. Wharton's got to settle things down.
Over.
Yeah, and I think I got to go back to Katie Pierce, right? Number 5?
Yes, number 5, Katie Pierce, although Wharton's been doing a nice job driving too. We are now at 30 seconds here remaining in the first.
There we go.
There's
Pierce, let's see if the...
you see the clear out.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh, man.
She got mugged. Croft hits a nice little jumper with 19 now remaining. 19-6, Lance on the money.
Uh-oh, turnover. Oh, it goes right back to Morton.
Morton couldn't find the mark.
You know what? Here, let me... Morton is a hustling machine out there. I throw it up, I get my own rebound. 8.6 seconds left in the first quarter.
She's also tracked some of those long passes down, but about went out of bounds. Sandifer off the glass. Sandifer, nice job.
Send it in. Oh, we got a clock issue. What a shocker. hit up 2.2. Yeah,
It didn't restart. Enough time to get a shot off, though. If you also saw they were showing 17-8, and that is not correct
Katie Pierce,
at all.
let it go.
Not going to happen. A little too late.
Yep.
And that's going to do it here for the first quarter, where the Lady Eagles lead the Lady Cougars 19-8. It's been a pretty good matchup so far. Centennial, even though they're down by 11, a lot of hustle by those ladies. They're definitely not out of it. Morton kind of leading the charge there. You got to look at Wharton for Independence.
9 points in the first period. I tell you what, the big thing was that Jordan Johnson for Centennial had 2 quick fouls, and that kind of put her out of the game and the flow of things. Being only in the first quarter, we really got to check things out and get her back in the flow. She kind of makes things go for them, keeps them out of trouble against the press. So besides Wharton, Katie Pierce has 4. Croft and Wiggins have 2, along with Galden. On Centennial, Johnson, Sandifer, DiStefano, Morton, and Holloway are those that have added baskets. Tyler's kind of come up here and joined us. Maybe he can go on the other side and see if they can get the scoreboard working correctly, as Lance has become the MVP of tonight's contest.
They just need to pipe Lance in.
Yeah, Lance maybe need
Let
to
him
walk
take
across
over.
and tell him exactly what
Double
the score
dipping here.
I tell you what.
This button adds points.
I tell you, the problem is, Matt, that it's a home scoreboard, but they keep giving the visitors more points.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
I was
getting
Coach Hill, I'd say, what's going on here?
Yeah, it was 20 just a second ago. Now it's down to 18.
Yeah, but you know what?
Back down to 17.
That's definitely incorrect.
It's not correct. It's 19.
Lance has got to be looking around saying, what is going on?
We got some point shaving happening right now here.
So here we go, 17-8. Your score, and the clock's not even started as they're dribbling and playing.
Johnson.
Oh my! Then Jordan Johnson being in the game is really going to help.
No
That
doubt.
is going to.
Just a hair long.
Yeah. I tell you what,
Jennifer made that nice shot to close out the quarter.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Morton. I tell you what, the senior.
Oh, she is a hustle player. I mean,
yeah,
no quitting that young lady.
Yeah, you got to love it. You know what? They just can't seem to get the clock working right, and Coach White for Independence is just saying, "Come on, guys, really?" I've been on that side, man. Well, not really. I'm pretty good at keeping the score clock. Now, my son, who keeps it on Saturdays for the youth league, he's been taking a couple of shots from some fans.
Well, I got to say, at Page last year, or this season, the football game, you weren't there. There were 2 little twin boys taking care of the 25-second clock, and they were doing a dang good job.
There we go. Sometimes,
We're overthinking things a little bit over there,
I think so. Not a bad.
I have to send Wyatt over there. Handle that
Yeah,
business.
Wyatt, I tell you what, we're glad he's here tonight, and it's minus the Cub Scout troop.
Thank God. Just kidding.
Pierce to Holden, I tell you what, that's going to be a foul, and you know what's going to happen right here, Matt? We're going 1-1, and the clock's going to stop.
We're in the bonus.
Galden has 2. She's going to go back to the line. And now we got a little sidebar with Coach Hill and one of the referees. Galden's going to let that trickle in for her 3rd point of the night.
And it's going to extend the lead here.
Yep. Galden going through the motions.
Makes the second.
Wyatt's got $20 in his hand. He's looking at me like,
$20.
what do you want? I said, give me a snow cone, Wyatt.
Morton, we got a jump ball.
Morton, oh man, scrappy. Listen, Matt, you got to teach your kid, don't flash the money around.
Straight cash, homie.
Another jump ball, the over-under.
You're about it. About the jump ball situation here. It's been a big factor.
All right, Centennial putting a little press on.
Wiggins trying to break it.
Yeah, Wiggins having some trouble. Yep. Double dribble, great call.
I said straight cash, homie, in class the other day, and no one knows. Probably even know who Randy Moss is.
Randy Moss.
Wasn't he like a third-string player for?
What?
No, that's what their.
Oh, that was their answers.
Yeah. For the Patriots, yeah, that's who he was.
yeah.
That was Randy Moss, Hall of Famer.
Not a bad
Off
move.
the glass, number 24.
Suresh. Well, their first 2 of the night. Oh, Pierce, that's going to be automatic.
Off the glass.
Oh!
Got the charge. Nice job by Johnson hanging in there. You talked about her importance coming back into the game and making it felt on the defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. If she would have picked up her third, that would have been a costly foul for Centennial trying to drag cut this lead. So here we go. This is. There's Morton.
I'm shocked that that wasn't a foul there.
Sandiford
went to the basket. She got hammered.
Morton's going to pick up.
6:43 now. 20-10.
Yep. Morton's going to get 2. She's got 1 point on the night. And that is a nice free throw. Good rotation.
A little long.
Not bad.
And they're going to call it. That's
absolutely.
A cheap one on Johnson. That's her third.
Yeah, you can't have that 94 feet away from the basket. Those fouls just make a coach pull his hair out.
Yeah. That's what's happened to me. DiStefano back into the game for Johnson. And Croft's going to go to the line.
Croft has 2 on the night. She's going to be shooting 1 and 1, though.
One more, they'll be in the double.
Yep.
I tried to give it to him earlier.
You did. Stefano with the rebound. Oh, Pierce.
Oh, no, Pierce.
Nice job.
Very close, yeah. Suresh just a little long.
You got to be careful.
Nice pass up to Croft.
5.
Croft down low to Escobar. Escobar back out to Pierce. Good pass to Wiggins, and she gets hammered.
Unfortunately hammered by Morton, who's probably been the workhorse on both ends of the floor for Centennial.
Yeah.
And Coach White.
Only 2 points, but she has just been everywhere defensively and helping to create other shots for other people.
So Wiggins has 2 on the night, going to try to add to it right here.
Now you got to think, who's going to step up for Centennial as both Johnson and Morton are on the bench right now?
Is this this may be LaShondra Hanman. We've heard from her. She's the sophomore. I remember her last year, Matt, as a freshman, making a big boom in the early going of our Williamson County TV last year.
Yeah, Croft does a great job of getting that passing lane, but you're right. Hammond with the ball right off the bat. Pierce
nice
again.
save.
Pierce just everywhere.
Yeah, Pierce, give me the ball. Watch this.
Back across to Croft.
There's Wharton.
I like the down to Escobar.
Wow.
Twice now they've tried to feed Escobar and hasn't got the pass cleanly.
Woo, man.
No doubt. That is some skills.
Esmond handles.
Oh. Man alive. Esmond, that was awesome.
Not a bad job by Esmond.
And a good pass there.
The junior. And now Hammond.
Going to go to the line. Still a 10-point game. 5:59 remaining here in the second. Chandra misses the first.
Got a sub here. It's going to be Galden back in the game.
And they've got to start hitting these free throws if they want to claw back into this. There she makes the second one.
There we go. We got 32.
Claro.
Wharton. Not bad.
Claro with the
left
spin.
hand. Welcome to the game.
Yeah, rebound Hammond. I love that. Just swinging those elbows through afterwards.
Whoa.
Oh, kind of lost that one. Rebound Calaro.
No, she is.
Wiggins is just running and gunning, trying to get up
Katie
there.
Pierce? Oh, she's out of the game.
Yeah, she's out of the game right now.
But Croft, the 5'10" sophomore.
She's got a long arm span.
Well, let me tell you something. By the time she's a senior, she may be 6'4".
You wish you were 6'4".
Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoops.
Picked up the dribble
hello.
there. Wiggins just blows through that. Not going to slow down.
Well, I got to give Centennial credit playing a lot of pressure defense,
Croft's
making things hard for them.
No doubt.
Yep.
They've been trying to get position down low in the post and just have not been able to do it. And mainly it's been DeStefano down there defensively doing a great job. 5:03 now remaining here. 9-point game. I think you need to take that shot a couple of steps earlier. Dribbled right into the defender.
Yep.
Stefano comes away with it off the glass.
Stefano.
Nice shot.
Stefano with 4. Wharton says, watch out. Coming at you.
Kind of a little bit out of control, but she draws the foul.
There we go, Wharton. That's 10.
The ace.
Had her stuck on 9 for a long time in that first quarter. So with 4:40 here in the second quarter, Wharton gets to her 10th point. Don't ask me the score.
I'm going with Lance.
We're going with Lance?
I'm going with Lance.
22-14 it is. We got the all-star crew here tonight on our WCTV broadcast.
It's a little reunion going on.
It is a little reunion. The old football gang is back.
Kelly Ann working the camera.
The best of the best.
Simply the best. Not going to join me?
No.
Better than. No? No, you didn't. We had a little sing-along in the hallway the other day. You're not going to.
Oh, that's right.
We did.
But Wharton. Yep. That's 11 for Wharton. Oh, man. Stefano.
Nice. I love that. I'm going to throw it right off you.
Croft did a great job putting her foot on the sideline. And
yeah. Use that sideline as another defender.
Yeah. Oh, Wharton. Oh,
I think that's one where you bounce past it to Hammond right there and get the easy 2. But nonetheless, going to the line.
I believe that's going to be 3 on Nakia Golden.
In and out.
Tell you what, next practice, ladies, free throw shooting.
Time.
Both teams kind of having their troubles. Maybe looking at a big-time different score if either one of these teams could convert their free throws. Nice rebound, Croft. Wow.
That was powerful.
Whoops. Wharton.
Off the glass.
Nice
rebound by Wiggins. She'll be fouled.
No, Gabby Wiggins, not.
No relation to Margie Wiggins.
Not the 5'5", listed at 5'5", you know.
She looks taller than that, and she's very quick.
That's what I was going to say, and she's always around the ball down there in the post area.
She's got a lot of speed. You know, you've seen this a couple times when we've had some break opportunities. She's kind of outrun everybody down the court.
Well, here comes Ellen Hicks in the game for Wharton. Oh, my. There we go.
That was pretty.
Wiggins picks up another point. That's 4.
Pierce trying to get it.
Hammond
comes up.
Woo! Somebody grab it.
Yeah.
Calaro. There's Pierce. Hicks just entered the game. Nice pass. Hicks for 2. All set up by Katie Pierce. You better run.
Esmond calling for the hack. Didn't get it. 3:56 now. And now to Stefano.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Yep.
I thought that was going in. I think last year I was calling her De Stefano. And her dad was sitting here.
De Stefano's correct. Well, if it isn't.
De Stefano or something.
Yeah, De Stefano.
Yes, De Stefano. I was calling her the wrong name and her dad turned around. It's De Stefano.
Yep. Hey, listen.
I need all the help I can get, brother.
Absolutely. She's got 5 on the night. Make it 6. There we go. And that is the leading scorer for your Lady Cougars.
Doing a nice job off the bench with Johnson and Morton.
Pierce.
In foul trouble.
Oh, man. Nice. Oh, that's just too easy.
Awful. I love how she does that little jump, lean in, and off the glass. It's pretty. Not going to count right there.
That's Hammond. She's picked up another foul. With all these fouls called, Matt, are we going to have enough players to finish the game?
I'm telling you. Both teams in the double bonus, and they just keep coming.
And 3:37 left here in the second quarter.
Pierce
Free throws.
The first. Been a little bit of an issue for both teams.
That's Pierce has 4. There we go.
Make it 5.
Still going to have the press. This time full court man.
Independence done a nice job with the press.
Oh, that's a bad place to pick it up.
Nice job by Wiggins getting those hands up. Coming away with it. Nice pass down to Calaro. Calaro off the glass. Going to get fouled by Heyman. Excuse me, not Hammond.
Yeah, no, Hammond. I believe you're right. That's going to be Hammond. That may be her second in a row. Hey, there we go. (28-16), second quarter.
Holloway back into the game for Centennial.
Laro. Oh, great hustle play, Hicks. Just couldn't seem to get the butter off the ball.
That was going right to Holloway, and Hicks just tried to take it right away from her. Ball out of bounds. Centennial's going to retain possession. 3:19 now here in the first.
Coach Hill looking for some answers.
All over.
Oh, man, who we got here?
Yeah. 33.
That's Caldwell. Oh, nice play, Croft. Wiggins.
Off the glass. Pierce cleans up.
Yeah.
Puts it in. 30-16.
So timeout, Coach Hill and the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, you know,
your score 30-16.
You got a 14-point lead, and you know you always talk about trying to maintain that 10-point margin. We're in the first half here. And Centennial's down by 14. Got to kind of put it together here, you know, and try to ride this last 3 minutes out. If nothing else, not let get it any bigger with both of your stars on the bench with Johnson and Morton. Croft defensively just everywhere right now.
Hicks with the steal.
A little too short.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah, no doubt. .304 now.
Again, the pressure by Independence is really.
Caldwell comes up with it there. She loses it right there. Pierce comes in the backside and kind of taps the ball. A lot of speed for Independence.
Yeah. Caldwell going to pick up her.
And not just speed, aggressive speed. Off the front of the rim. Still 30-16.
Calaro with just 1 point. Need a free throw here. It's going to trickle in.
Battles it in. Oh, got to travel. .255. There's been a lot of fouls and turnovers in the last about 10 seconds.
That's over.
Hayes right over and back. Or Pierce over and back. Sal's trying to inbound. Independence everywhere. Stepping off the trying to go off the glass. Going to have a charge.
Yep.
As Hicks held her ground, she had position.
Well, with that being a player controlled, no free throws involved, but DeStefano picks up a second foul.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Player control, no free throws. Whoa, Pierce.
Over to Wiggins. Yeah, she about bit it.
Whoops.
Oh, trying to shake and bake.
Oh.
Stefano did a good job of making up some ground there. I thought she was about to get left. Nice shot by Pierce.
You know what, Matt? That may be our first jump shot we've seen.
That went in. We're going to make it 2 for 2.
Oh, my.
A little closer that one, but that counts.
4 for Calero. Hicks.
There's been a couple of times that we've seen Sandefur just go in and throw one up. I think if she'd make a pass, she'd be in a lot better shape there. She does a good job with the ball in the open court and weaving through people. Just that little extra pass would be a big deal. Croft now with the ball.
Yeah, Independence just needs to continue to attack the basket. Maybe see Hicks or Croft under here. There was a high-low look. Nice job by Salas. Oh! We may have Pierce slow to get up.
Pierce all right.
I'm not sure. The monitor.
Yeah, she took a whack and the monitor fell right on top of her.
And we
may be going radio here in a second.
Yeah, we may be going no picture. I'm not sure. Tyler.
Wharton's got the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to drive, cuts into the lane, off the glass, and is going to get fouled by, is that Salas?
We'll find out.
They counted it.
They said number 4, Sandefur.
And so now Wiggins is going to go to the line. We've got a 37-16 point ball game. Wiggins takes the first, makes it. Or not the first, excuse me, that one makes it a 3-point possession for them. And we had an inbound. Centennial loses it out of bounds. Let's see if they're calling a push. Coach Tony Hill is calling for it, but does not get it. The Eagles are going to inbound. Calaro to inbound over to Wharton. Wharton kind of setting back and trying to set things up. 1:24 now remaining. Croft's got the ball at the top of the key. Over to Wiggins. Ball's going to lose it. It's going to go out of bounds. Eagles lose possession. Or excuse me, they remain in possession. I didn't realize. I thought that went off of them. 1:13 now here remaining in the first. Wiggins is going to inbound. Oh, excuse me. Now they have Wiggins is out of the game as number 22 comes in. And then they are giving the ball to Centennial. That's exactly what I thought happened. DeStefano, 1:08 now. Driving. Passes over to Wiggins. And we're going to see a shot by Salas off the back of the rim. Rebound Calaro. Under a minute now, 52 seconds. Calaro cross midcourt. Wharton with the ball. Kind of backing things out. They've got a double stack right at the free throw line. What's that called, Paul?
Wharton's going to dribble to one side, and the girl's going to pop out, and then Wharton's going to take her spot. And this is kind of a delay kind of offense to where, oh,
Gotcha.
man, DeStefano.
He says, we're going to end that.
We're going to stop that little delay there.
With the shoulder move.
That's 3 on her.
And she's done a good job coming off the bench. Now we've got 3 players with 3 fouls. 3:31 now. 38-16. That was a rainbow. In and out for Calaro. She's going to miss the second rebound.
Nice job by Hicks.
Tries to tip it, maintains possession, gets another rebound. Can't put it in then. Calaro comes in, gets the rebound for Independence.
Here I go. Stop me if you want to.
She's going to back out now. 20 seconds.
No. Oh,
calls for Wharton.
Yeah, Wharton.
13.
Oh, this time they're going to.
Hicks,
Yep.
Croft, Calaro, down to Hicks. Hicks is going to turn and fire, misses. Rebound to Stefano. 1 second, runs out of time, and that's going to do it here for first half action. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and we'll be right back with the second half of WCTV's Game of the Week after this.
Too many of Tennessee's students drop out of high school. If you ask them why, you'll probably hear they just can't keep up because they don't have the reading skills. Success in school is based on success in reading, and learning to read starts with hearing words. With young children, storybook reading plays a special and important role.
Great. What's the last word?
Mom.
Good.
Have fun with reading. Read the directions on the box and bake a cake together. Work with your child to cut coupons and make a grocery list. Read a book about different occupations. Then ask your child what they would like to be when they grow up.
What about an eye doctor, just like your granddaddy?
My eye doctor is much more. He works with some glasses.
He does.
Don't underestimate the impact that reading can have on your child's future. Choose success. Choose reading. This Choose Success moment has been brought to you by the Middle Tennessee P16 Council.
Welcome back to second half action of the first game of our doubleheader. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees. And we are here at Centennial High School where the Lady Eagles are taking on the Lady Cougars. And right now the Eagles lead 39-16. Quite a lead, but not unsurmountable.
Well, the big story of the first half was the number of fouls called on both teams and a lot of missed free throw opportunities.
A lot of jump balls, a lot of turnovers.
So, see right here if we can get this thing started.
And we've had some clock issues, some point discrepancies. And Centennial's got it to start off here. Esmond back into the game. Over to Johnson. Johnson's going to shoot a running floater, not going to make it.
Oh, there's Morton
Croft
and Johnson.
Gonna fight over for it, and it's going to go out of bounds off Pierce.
Morton and Johnson already making their presence felt after having to sit out quite a bit of that first half because of foul trouble.
Yeah, when they were in the game there before they both kind of got back-to-back three-point fouls, it was a much closer ball game, and things kind of got out of control. And there you see right there,
man.
They're going to have an up and down travel on Morton. 7:35 now. Wharton comes across midcourt. Pierce over to Galden. Back to Wharton. To Wiggins. I mean, this is a pretty dangerous little crew for these ladies right here. This group can score, they can move, they pass, do a good job together. As Wharton fires from the three, not going to happen. Rebound Johnson. Johnson behind the back. Over to Esmond. 7 minutes now here in the third. Esmond running
Nice
floater
runner.
in the lane. Not going to happen. Rebound Croft. Croft does a good job boxing out. Wharton off the glass, gets her own rebound, can't make it happen. Rebound by Favors. Favors getting a little wild.
Well, I think Wharton, Matt, thought she was fouled in one of those 2 shot attempts. Looked at Coach White and said, "What's the deal?" Realized the ball was bouncing around and said, "I'll try to get that back, but I'm a little upset. I'm probably going to foul her." Oh, Pierce,
Yeah, she
nice.
dribbled right into that.
Wharton, you going to shoot the 3? No. That's what we
Croft
have.
back to Wharton. Down low to Pierce.
That's
Pierce.
got to be.
She near the glass.
Yeah.
She is so dangerous. Yeah,
Yes.
we haven't really seen many threes at all tonight.
No, we have not seen many threes or
Twos.
right, exactly.
Yeah, unless on a layup.
any attempts. Again, Croft gets a foul. DeStefano. Am I saying that right, Matt? DeStefano.
I got DeStefano. That's what I'm
She did a
saying.
nice job either way. She avoided the defenders as far as she could, and finally Croft bumps her.
She wasn't going to be denied.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh my! I believe that would have been over and back.
I'm agreeing with you. Although we've had
That's
enough
a great
stoppage in the
move
game
by
tonight.
Jordan Johnson.
Johnson off the front of the rim, rebound Pierce. You're right, it was a very nice move, but you got to finish. 6 minutes now here in the third. Pierce, she's going to show them how to finish. I'm telling you, that girl is something else driving.
Put her down for 13 on the night, Matt. She's almost single-handedly outscored the Lady Cougars.
Off the bench. I'm telling you, what a move by, excuse me, Galvin to come up from behind and steal that ball.
See Pierce going to give it one more shot at it? No.
Down low to Galvin. Galvin off the glass, and
That's-
she's going to get fouled.
I believe that's going to be on Morton.
I believe you're right. That is her 4th. I think it's time to just let it ride.
So here,
Nobody coming off the bench for Coach Hill.
he's going to, you're right, he's going to keep her in, and that's going to trickle in for Golden. That's going to be 4 for her.
Makes the second.
Yeah, it's it. DeStefano does a nice job breaking that. Whoa!
Wow.
wild put up by.
Favors.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement. Didn't touch the ground, but couldn't finish.
Nice, Morton.
Whew.
Oh man, Morton's gonna almost steal it. Jordan Johnson. The tough finish and 1-0, couldn't put it in.
Yeah, we've seen some really nice moves, just haven't been able to finish here.
Yeah. Well, I've heard through the grapevine the goals here at Centennial are actually 10'2". No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's why I always tell my teams I coach, if they can't make a basket, I'll say the goal is really higher than it really is supposed to be. And they believe me. I say you got to adjust. Johnson misses our first free throw.
Nothing like lying to kids.
No, absolutely. And almost off with the board. Here comes Pierce. You just can't throw it a triple coverage win.
I would say I wouldn't think you could either, but somehow they did it.
Yep, Galton caught it, and that's. Here comes some subs.
Yeah, we are going to see now Escobar and Galaro come off the bench.
Full court man press continues for the Lady Eagles. Morton just can't seem to reel it in. Turnover, Lady Cougars.
Under 5 minutes now here in the third. 45-16. Centennial has yet to score in the second half. Wiggins going to take it all the way off the glass.
Wiggins is going to add her 9th point of the night as we got ourselves a.
That'll be, she gets one more. That's 3 Independence Eagles in double digits, I believe.
Yep, Pierce has 13. Wharton has 11. And Wiggins with 9. Either way, Matt, we got a 31-point game here with 4:35 here in the third quarter. Had some excitement already with our broadcast. I think it was
Pierce
Katie.
tried to take out the camera.
Pierce.
Creed
Yeah.
said something ugly to her at halftime, or excuse me, in warm-ups. She was trying to take him out.
Well, Pierce, she seems to
See,
be one that is not scared of any contact, and that monitor.
that
still-
sucker's heavy. She's got a big handle on it. I mean, it's there to take some
Yeah, it
abuse
takes-
to
yeah.
survive those hits.
It takes Tyler 2 hands to lift that thing up. Wow. It's going to be tough. Got to catch it clean. Oh,
Oh,
man,
not
it's
happening.
almost.
Rebound Croft.
And you got 5'10", and you can pull it out like that and dribble out of it.
I was
That's
about to say,
fantastic.
Wow. Nice shot by Wiggins.
And there you
Good
go,
pass
Matt.
by Croft to find the open man.
There's your 3 Lady Eagles in double figures. Wiggins now with 11. So after a foul festival first half, it's been pretty clean as we're halfway through.
And it wasn't even just the fouls. It was, a lot of turnovers and a lot of jump balls and a lot of stop clock. Rebound Croft. Croft's a rebounding
Yeah,
machine.
she has
down
got
there.
about 10 at least. I thought we were going to see our mid-range jumper right there.
Nice job by Favors to come away with that ball. 3:30 now. Favors going to pass it down low.
Oh, there's Croft with another rebound.
Yeah, Morton can't find it.
Yeah, Wharton is about to take it
Coast to coast.
Well, there's a Coach Hill trying to
Looks a little dejected over there.
figure something out. He's just, the easy basket opportunities have been there. They just couldn't convert them. So now it looks like
A lot of missed free throw opportunities.
now we got a 1-3-1. It looks like
Wiggins defensively. Wide open.
Monty. Oh, yeah.
Rattle it home. Esmond with the 3. First points of the second half now. 49-19.
Oops.
Nice
Calaro,
shot by Calaro.
6 for her.
Johnson's going to pull up. I think she stepped on the line, but she's going to be a little bit short anyways. Hicks into the game for Escobar. Calaro to Wharton. Hicks open, and it's in.
Some miscommunication on that defense right there. It leaves Hicks open. That's 4 for her.
53-19.
Oh, Croft almost had it.
I thought she was going to. Hicks.
Well, that's
Nice job defensively. Under 2 minutes now here in the third. Cross court pass. Wiggins can't find it. Centennial's ball. .120 now. 53-19. Excuse me, 140 now. Esmond trying to lose it, but she came away with it. 130. Esmond back to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive, pull up. Can't find it. Rebound, Salas. She's going to get fouled and go to the line.
Wharton's going to pick up her 3rd. Samantha Salas would love to see, put her name in the books.
And we're going to see Wiggins, or excuse me, Golden back in the game, along with Pierce.
There we go.
She's in. 53-20 now. 1:20 remaining here in the third. Pierce driving back to Calaro. Calaro got a pass to Hicks. Hicks almost lost it, comes away with it over to Golden. Pierce going to reset now. 1 minute here in the third. Pierce drives, fires to Hicks. Hicks off the glass. Rebound Johnson. Wide open. Another three for Esmond. 30 seconds now.
Oh, those two shots tied her for the team lead in points tonight.
Big ones.
So we got less than 20 seconds here in the third quarter. I'd look for Pierce to see if she can.
The drive.
Yeah.
Croft and Hicks to crash the boards.
There's Pierce.
5 seconds now. You called it, and that's going to be a charge on Pierce.
Nah. Did they call a charge?
They did call a charge. It didn't look like a charge to me, but he immediately grabbed it back of his head. Yeah, I mean, like immediately put it there. I didn't think it was a charge either. Morton was moving her feet, and you know, Morton's done a good job defensively. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Lady Eagles lead by 30. And we've got now almost 4, or we still have 3 in double digits, 1 creeping in there for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Calaro has 6. Golden has 5. Pierce with 13, Wharton with 11, Wiggins with 11. And Matt, if you're in a District 11 AAA opponent, I don't know if I'd want to play Independence early in the district tournament. They just seem to really have a lot of athletic ability, and I guess if there was one weakness, it'd be perimeter shooting.
Yeah.
They just can't seem to.
They didn't hit a lot of outside shots last week, and they even got down early to Summit. But due to their scrappy play, and just like you said, you know, you got Croft defensively is a beast. She's all over the place. Pierce, Wharton, they do a great job, and then you know you throw in Wiggins and Golden. I mean that's. And Escobar, Hicks, I mean, you know, all of those players, you got 7 people that not just somebody coming off the bench, but legitimate starters. I mean, you know, those, when you've got that kind of a group and all of them hustle and feed off each other, they're defensively a very tough team to match up with. And offensively, they're able to do stuff like that, and they're going to be tough to match up with.
Here comes Golden.
I printed it off. You know, we alluded to it earlier. We were talking about excuse me, I'm sorry. We were talking about Reagan Croft, and last year, talking about her brother last week, Jarrett Croft. Make sure I get this right. 6'8" senior, graduated last year. One of our many high school athletes and students here in Williamson County who got a scholarship, and he plays at Texas Southern in Houston in a golf scholarship. Very good basketball player, but obviously excellent athlete in golf. I believe I said last week that his first year playing, it was not. He played a lot of middle school and everything, and played as a freshman.
Yeah, Jared Croft was at, I believe it was at Page Middle School, coached against him. Very nice young man. Spent a lot of time with him out on the golf course when I coached middle school golf. And, you know, at 6'8", you don't see a lot of 6'8" golfers out there.
Man, you get some nice shot again there by Esmond, her third three. You get some club speed. 6'8" there, but his mom and Reagan's mom emailed us, gave us that information. We really appreciate that. The viewers out there giving us some feedback and giving us some good information.
Wes Hammond's back in the game. Oh, man.
She's fighting for
Yeah,
it.
she's
That's my ball.
She's coming in aggressive. Unfortunately, it's going to be 3 fouls on her.
Yep. 6:50 now. Escobar over to Wharton. Alden drives. That's going to be a block.
Hicks, double up and down, not sure.
And that's going to go off of Escobar out of bounds. 6:32 now here in the fourth. 54-27. There's the lady with a hot hand.
Yeah, that 1-3-1.
They need to find Esmond, try to hit it again. And Holloway kind of getting double teamed off there by the edge, the sideline. Pulls up, couldn't find it for the fourth. Holloway didn't get the over and back. Out of bounds.
A lot of times when you're rebounding, sometimes if you even have inside position like that, you try to out jump them, just move them back a little bit.
Yep.
You'd really make yourself, make things a lot easier. We got a little zone here, 1-2-2. And if you want to flash to the middle, you're probably going to get an easy basket. Well, there's Hammond. She's going to pick up her fourth.
I'll say this for her. She came off the bench aggressively.
Wharton. And that right there, Sarish just couldn't seem to find, you know, out of bounds plays underneath. Sometimes kids just don't realize how fast the referee's going to hand the ball to the your opposing team, and they get caught out of position quite a bit. And this time Wharton's going to get an easy free throw opportunity.
Makes the first. 55-27, 5:56 here, remaining in the fourth. Independence with things well in hand. Kind of surprised that we haven't seen the benches clear here yet for Independence and start.
Well, I'm not sure
putting some new faces.
how Coach White's philosophy is on this, but
I know she's got 18 on the roster.
I do know that the kids to the left of us on the bench have been, those 4 young ladies down there have not seen the floor, but the other 4, or excuse me, the 3 to the right have. So looks like she's a 8-man rotation, no matter what the score is.
Probably some of those ladies are on the JV.
Yeah. But remember, Matt, it is 5:45 left. We seem like we've been here
You're right.
quite a bit.
Well, I mean, just that first half, there was a lot of stoppage of play. Nice pass down low, or cross, not going to happen. Rebound by Galden. I'm very impressed with the real bit rebounding skills here. And there you see it, Coach White sending a couple other players. So we believe that is number 22. Escobar thought she about had it.
Yep, that's a nice rebound by Escobar to keep the play alive. I think that's going to be called out of bounds underneath. So right here again, kind of a scramble situation, Matt. You got to find your key. Find your person. Uh-oh. Hello. 1-1. Never mind. Just kidding. 1-1.
I honestly thought they were supposed to have one a second ago. On the last one, it said 7 on the board, but you know, there's been some interesting happenings over there at the scorer's table tonight. And number 22, that is Ashley Haylett.
Well, Matt, the reason we have a little stoppage at play, not just to confirm the 1-1, but also that DeStefano has fouled out. And now number 3 has come in the game. Favors.
Rebound, Heyman.
Oh,
nice job by
Wharton.
Wharton.
They got a hitter right here.
There's a lot of cross-court action happening there. That's not what you want to do. Wharton's going to pull up. Can't find
Croft.
a rebound. Croft.
Oh, my goodness. Pulled her arm down.
Yeah, no foul. I don't know how that happened.
Well, I tell you how it happens, Matt. The referees
You're up by.
want to see the clock continue to run.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's hard for some of the coaches in the position that Coach White is in to see that happen. Oh, tell you what, the way Esmond has been shooting, I couldn't tell if that went in or not.
A little short. But she's got 3 of them. 4:25 now.
They're trying to get Croft a shot here.
Nice move by Croft, but can't find it. She was still standing out of bounds, I believe, when that ball touched her. But that was also a good job by Holloway. You know, sometimes, you know, don't leave your feet, don't move around, just get your hands up as a bigger defender.
Absolutely, the freshman.
Don't do anything stupid to draw a foul.
He's done a nice job. Good skip pass.
Favors trying to drive.
Nice take by Favors. You're going to get 2 shots.
Four minutes exactly now, here in the 4th. In and out. Rebound.
Hammond.
And she's going to drive. Can't put it in. Jump
Look
ball.
at that, though.
Hammond all over the place. They didn't let that go half a second longer. It would not have been a jump ball.
No. Hammond definitely was starting to overpower
Escobar.
Oh, Hammond was open.
Yep. Cut right into the lane. Pierce is going to come into the game along with Galden.
There's Hammond in the lane. Oh,
Hammond
just can't seem to put it away.
We can see she's a little frustrated with herself, but she's working hard.
Coach White would like to see this game finished out on a strong note for the Lady Eagles.
No doubt. That is Haylett, a freshman. Haylett trying to get position down low.
She had it. You can see the numbers. Warden trickles it in.
Nice job by Warden.
Leading score with 15, with 3:15 left here in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give.
Favors can't find the mark. Rebound by Galden. Over to Pierce, under 3 minutes now. Pierce to Croft, just a little too high. And we're going to have Calero coming in for Haylett. And number 24, Emily Lanier for Centennial.
Esmond content on dribbling, which is perfectly fine with Coach White and the Lady Eagles. Oh,
Man,
Pierce, you got to believe this is going to be a finish.
She's gonna, I like the way she put a little backspin on that. Very comfortable driving to the basket. 2:21 timeout.
I think this may be a substitution timeout.
Yep.
Not going to lie to you.
Substitutions. And we've got the Chick-fil-A cow.
I don't know if you can say that. Can we say that?
Can't say that.
I'm not sure.
We've got the
We got
something cow.
mascot.
We need to blot out that.
Oh, excuse me. Get party for one this way, sir. Hello?
Oh, yes. Thanks for sitting in front of me.
Hello? Yeah, there we go. Sir, can you, that's the old Sesame Street one, when they're at the movie theater.
Big Bird, brother.
When they're at the movie theater. Can you
Yep.
take your hat off, please?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either. Fantastic. Fantastic.
I just remember the Muppet guys in the stands. making those
Up in the balcony?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're still making Muppet movies. Who still watches the Muppets? I don't even know the Muppets were on television.
I'm afraid that I've got one at home that would.
That watches the Muppets?
Well, I mean, you
On
know,
what, Netflix or something?
I don't know. Listen, if you said go watch them, they'd watch them.
Well,
go watch 'em.
I can understand that. Yeah, take my kids to any movie, they'll watch it. I had a Fozzie Bear, well, anything appropriate. I kid you not. I went to go watch Uncle Grandpa with another teacher at our building, and there was a lady there that had her kids, and they were like probably 4 and 5 years old. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
That kid's going to be in my class one day.
There we
Haylett
go.
trying to get in the scoreboard.
Who's that? Number 4,
Number
man.
4. We've got Casey Sullivan
Yep.
and 00 Vanessa Trefethen.
Oh, man. They just can't seem to basket. It's your time to shine. We got to get him some points.
Getting that scorebook.
Uh-oh. 44, Matt. Who's that for us on the Lady Eagles?
That is Christy Brown.
There you go.
What can Brown do for you?
Oh!
Just a little bit high. That is number 24, Emily Lanier. Haylett bringing the ball across midcourt. She's got Hicks
Whoa.
down low.
Hello.
Jump ball. Headsy, she had the turnover, but Headsy's job is grabbing it, get the jump ball. And the Lady Eagles will retain possession. Haylett to inbound. Over to Trefethen. Sullivan gonna lose it. .48 seconds now. Haylett again to inbounds. Trefethen to Sullivan. Sullivan couldn't find the mark, and that's going to be a push on, I believe, Sullivan. That's one way to get in the books.
Absolutely. Oh. Henderson. Love to.
Hicks with the rebound.
Let's see if we can get out of here, Matt, without any crazy.
35 seconds now.
Ooh, Hicks clearing it out.
If I was one of these ladies, if the ball touched my hand, I'd be shooting it.
Absolutely, it's your opportunity.
I don't care if it's 20 seconds.
You better give it up. It's going to be 5 seconds. Oh.
Halet's going to go to the line. 16 seconds now here remaining in the ball game. Halet fires.
Nope.
Misses rebound there by Holloway.
I like Brown right there, giving a little defensive effort. Got to get back down the floor. Oh, man.
Rebound Hicks, 5 seconds now.
That's just going to do it, Matt.
And it is. And that's going to do it for the first game of our doubleheader, where the Lady Eagles defeat the Lady Cougars 60-29. And we'll be right back with our men's game after Pets of the Week. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcy and this is Mama, and you're at Williamson County Animal Control. I chose Mama today because she has been here for 5.5 months, folks. 5.5 months. It was probably 100 degrees when she came in, and now we're what, at 7? She is such a sweet cat. I really don't know why she's still here. She is a beautiful brown and black tabby. She's 7 years old. She's already spayed. It says that she loves kids and she does well with cats and dogs, that she is very affectionate, and it is true what they said, that when you pet her, she drools. She is drooling on my arm right now, and she loves being held. She is just such a sweet, sweet cat. I would really love for you to come and see her. We're going to be running some specials in February. They're starting on Saturday, and I will tell you more about that when I learn some more, but we are going to be having some Valentine's Day things coming up. So I would love for you to please, please come and see Mama. She is so sweet. She'd be such a great member of your family, so please come and see her. Hi everyone, this is Otis and Tracker. Otis here is 8 years old and Tracker is 6. And they are two very cute dachshunds. As you can see, Otis is a little bit plump and in need of some exercise and a diet. Tracker looks pretty good. They just came in about a week or 2 weeks ago, and they are super, super sweet dogs. They get along with all animals. They get along with children, and they are very friendly, and says that they have a sweet disposition and that they are submissive. We are asking that they be adopted together because they really do love each other. So if anybody out there is looking for two sweet little companion dogs, we have Otis and Tracker here available for adoption. So I'd love it if you would please come and see them.